Move on from that to Sydney Sweeney's jeans campaign, which created major backlash. Okay, I know Jay Mershon really wants me to cover the story. He's been losing his fucking mind. Here, let's take a look.
That look amazing.
Sydney Sweeney's new jeans campaign is sparking major backlash.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My genes are blue.
The campaign has a clever slogan: Sydney Sweeney has great genes. That's genes with a J. But many believe the implication is that Sydney Sweeney's genes with a G are superior.
My body's composition.
I mean, it is. That is the double entendre. Yes. That is the double entendre. It's a weird double entendre to make. And I think it spells that, I mean, I think this is like a company actively trying to lean into like white nationalists and eugenicist arguments to fucking advocate for people to purchase their product.
Is determined by my genes. Hey, eyes up here.
Sydney Sweeney's new ad is deeply, deeply unsettling to me.
It's a problem when white people try to say that the superior gene is blonde hair and blue eyes.
But others are saying it's much ado about nothing.
I'm not gonna stop you.
While the fun police have found something else to be angry at.
This is part of the reason why I didn't entertain the discourse, because like I just don't give a shit that much. Yeah, I think American Eagle is trying to fucking lean in on the double entendre. I think it's more so indicative of the time itself, like the time that we're in. I suspect the Republicans are excited that they can somehow talk about anything but Jeffrey Epstein and Donald Trump doing pedophilia together. So great opportunity for this twink to get involved.
What I thought that meant was, well, she was wearing some great jeans. I guess I'm really naive.
So, will the controversy help or hurt American Eagle?
Listen, you hear that all press is good press. Certainly it created more awareness. If there was anyone out there who didn't know what American Eagle was, that they sell jeans, that it is a brand that's still in existence, now they certainly know.
I bet you want to try these jeans.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My genes are blue.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining.
I think what's crazy is like Sydney Sweeney's voice in this is so like she sounds so much like a Valley girl. But yeah, this is outrage marketing for sure. But I think ultimately the double entendre being that like Sydney Sweeney has superior genes because of her eye color and shit is basically brands playing fast and loose with this kind of politics because they are no longer fearful of any sort of repercussion. As a matter of fact, they expect the repercussion to be positive. That's it.
Ad as the fucking jeans ad. You know what I mean? Same ad as the Sydney Sweeney's got great jeans. You know what I mean? Like the Zoom. Here it is. Sydney Sweeney is preparing a lobster bisque. Camera tight, gray background, all fucking denim. She goes to taste it, spills some on her titty. Ow.
With American free healthcare, that burn won't leave a scar.
Thanks, American healthcare. Boom. Go.
Damn, Medicare for all. I'm locked in. It's a play on the Brooke Shields ad. That's what it is. Where is it? Do you have it? Do you have the Brooke Shields ad? Oh, first of all, I don't think Sydney Sweeney gives a shit.
The secret of life lies hidden in the genetic code.
Yeah, by the way, Brooke Shields is like 15 here when she's doing this ad.
Genes are fundamental in determining the characteristics of an individual and passing on these characteristics to succeeding generations.
14? Yeah. Oh, God, it was different time and also very creepy. All the Epstein stuff, should you be really referencing the Brooke Shields ad? No, I think it plays into it. Yeah, it plays into the fucking grossness. That's what I'm saying.
Occasionally, certain conditions produce a structural change in the gene, which will bring about the process of evolution.
Brooke Shields is a Brooke Shields' experience and exploitation is a perfect demonstration of how insane, creepy, gross we used to be as a society towards children and never really cared about protecting children. Anyway,
determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My genes are blue.
Sydney Sweeney has very genes.
The Sydney Sweeney situation's getting crazier and crazier as it's dividing the internet. Maxwell just filed a Supreme Court brief where this followed there and given 5 stars. And if you haven't yet, I'll make it the top link in the description. Definitely join. It's a great podcast. But that said,
you agree it's pretty Nazi coded? Yeah. What do you think fucking having superior genes is? I don't think they're literally saying like we're Nazis. They're saying that they're rage baiting with like Nazi shit because it's a sign of the times. It's a sign of the times. It's like that failing fast food shop, whatever it's called, selling. What are they selling? They're selling like cane sugar soda, and it's being hailed up as like a fucking heroic move by like RFK Steak and Shake. Companies now think like doing right-wing stuff is like the new meta.
there is a lot of big news we have to talk about today, starting with this. You've got a Sydney Sweeney Nazi propaganda controversy playing out right now. Right? Because if you haven't seen, there's been this debate playing out after her new campaign with American Eagle just launched, where the tagline is Sydney Sweeney has great genes. Right? It's a play on words because the campaign is for American Eagle's denim line, but also genes like genetics. In some of the videos, they seem to use her genes to make a, hey, did you know Sydney Sweeney is hot joke, like this one.
My body's composition is determined by my gene. Hey, eyes up here.
Why does she sound like, I don't want to say it, never mind. She just sounds like she has like a mental condition, like a disability. It's not just like vocal fry. Is that sexy? I don't get it. Why is she doing that? Like, what the fuck? Is that like a new trend? Is that what it is? She just sounds like that? I don't know. I don't think she sounds like that all the time.
Sydney Sweeney has very genes.
But then you've got a number of people feeling like others have a much different tone.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color.
Personality.
My genes are blue.
Sydney Sweeney has very genes.
Okay, everybody needs to calm down. Like, I think they're going overboard with the criticism. Anyway.
And eugenic fantasies, and she knew it. With you also seeing tons of people in her Instagram comments pissed off at her, you know, some pointing to the eugenics criticism and others just slamming her for doing another ad campaign that sexualizes her. With many of them saying that the campaign seems reminiscent of very controversial ads that Brooke Shields did with Calvin Klein when she was just a teenager, where she said nothing comes between her and her Calvins. And in one ad, she does a similar gene pun where she describes genetics. Right, but there, many felt that those ads over-sexualize her, and now you have people thinking that it's odd for American Eagle to reference a commercial mostly known for sexualizing a child. Now with this, you had others pointing to the fact that in American Eagle's press release, you had the company noting that it created a Sydney gene meant to raise awareness for domestic violence.
So are we supposed to ignore this and move on? Pretty much, yeah. Chatter said, okay. Yeah, thank you.
Sales from those bands going to a crisis text line. But then you had many arguing that given how sexy the ads are meant to be, you would never know that this angle even existed. So, you know, it just appears that there's controversies at every corner, with the criticisms notably growing especially loud over the weekend. You know, with all of that said, Sydney Sweeney teaming up with American Eagle here, one, it appears to have actually been very good for American Eagle, at least as far as the stock price is concerned. With the stock seeing an initial massive jump, and then, you know, with the backlash, there's been some fluctuations, but still it's been net positive. And two, you've also seen many people out there arguing that the backlash over this is overblown, right? Arguing that this is just a pun about Sydney Sweeney being very pretty, not a...
So you don't think they should publicly apologize? I don't give a shit one way or another. I don't care. Yeah, I don't care about the gene ad. I care about like the actual white supremacy that's already happening. And I care about the gene ad more so on what it signals, as I was saying already, which is that it signals that companies are feeling comfortable playing fast and loose with white supremacy or like eugenics. Yeah, it's more of a symptom of the disease. It's not causing people to be white supremacists. It just means people are already, people are at the very least not upset about this kind of thing. As far as like wanting to cancel American Eagle, go right ahead, guys. I'm saying that I feel like as a society, we've moved beyond like getting upset at companies doing shitty marketing, considering the ever-present danger that is facing everyone and the Western world. Fascism is growing everywhere. America and Canada both are participating in the genocide of the Palestinians. Every day we see it. There is a affordability crisis that's impacting everybody, but seemingly there's no solution to it. Trans people are written out of existence by legislation. Mass atrocities happening as a direct consequence of anthropogenic climate change. I don't care about American Eagle. And it's cool. It's cool that people are still like, no, I'm going to get real mad at American Eagle. Okay. Yeah. Fight the power.